prepare to move through a gentle yoga flow that is meant to both expand the parts of our body that we keep hidden and that we really keep contracted. And it will also help us to strengthen the parts of our body that are overstretched, under-stimulated, we could say, our upper back muscles. But beyond the physical aspect of this practice, it's a beautiful way to learn how to be relentlessly flexible with yourself, to really feel the element of water within your being as we learn to bend but not break. That really is what relentless flexibility is all about. Learning how to honor our goals and honor the structure within our lives, honor the bones and the body that we were born with, but to move through certain shapes, certain postures, certain obstacles, certain seasons of our lives with a grace that comes from an inner knowing, an inner wisdom, and the ability to truly listen to your body and listen to what you need. So this will be a great complement to your mindful eating practice that you're encountering throughout this chapter. Let's begin. We'll start standing tall on your mat, pressing the feet into the floor and noticing how when you press down, when you root down, you can rise up even taller, growing through the very crown, the very top of your head, but at the same time allowing the shoulders to drop down away from your ears. Pressing the palms together near your heart as you breathe in through your nose, feeling your belly fill up with air, and exhaling completely through the nose. Allowing yourself to begin here, beginning with your breath, knowing that you can return to this breath at any point, and noticing the beautiful fluidity of the breath. As you breathe in, there's a little moment before you breathe out, almost like a wave, just before it crashes onto the shore. Noticing today the fluidity of your breath, the constant flow that begins the moment we enter this earth and lasts with us until we are gone. If you're breathing, you are living, and the good news is if you are breathing, you are doing yoga. Connect with your breath for just one more moment. Deep breath in through the nose and full breath out. Let's begin. We'll stretch the arms out about shoulder height and step the feet wide on your mat. So your ankles can extend just below your wrists. Toes are pointed outward. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky in your starfish pose. On your next exhalation, bring the hands down through heart center and settle into a squat here. Toes are facing open. Sink as low as you can and allow yourself to sway here, to get fluid even in the stillness. Breathing in through the nose, settle in a little bit deeper as you breathe out through the nose. Beginning to tie movement with breath. On your next inhalation, sweep the arms up overhead, stand up tall, and as you exhale, hands come down through heart center, sink back into your squat. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, circling them overhead. Exhale, settling in. We'll take a few more breaths like this. Breathing in through the nose, extend out beyond your fingertips. And as you breathe out, press in, settle in. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead, this time staying in your star pose, pressing the shoulders down. A few deep breaths here. Try to wiggle your toes so that the weight is placed evenly between the balls of your feet and your heels. And feel that energy extending out and through you. Drinking in one more full deep breath here. And on your next exhalation, bring the hands in through heart center, sinking back into your squat. This time as you inhale, pivot towards the right side of your mat. All 10 toes face the right side and the back heels off the ground. Crescent lunge. Arms reach up, up, up. And as you exhale, bring the arms back behind you. Inhale, arms reaching up. Front leg straightens just a bit. And exhale, return to that lunge. Arms come back behind you. Moving at your own pace, allow the palms to face forward. Inhaling, reaching up, lengthening up. Exhale, returning to your lunge, reaching the arms back up behind you, engaging your back muscles. On your next inhalation, let's reach up once again, but here leave the arms where they are as you sink into your crescent lunge. Try to bring your rib cage back just a bit in space, tucking your tailbone ever so slightly so you feel a stretch in your left hip flexor. Breathing in through the nose as you exhale, see if you can sink in a little bit deeper into the legs. In your last full breath here, take the gaze up between the fingertips. And on your exhalation, bringing the hands down on either side of the foot, beginning to straighten your right leg any amount. We'll flow here, inhaling into your runner's lunge. The back knee can be on the floor or off. And as you exhale, press back, lengthening your right leg any amount, just until you feel sensation in your hamstring. Inhaling, runner's lunge. Exhale, pressing the hips back, lengthening the right leg. If you'd like a little more in that runner's lunge, you can take the gaze up, opening the heart, and exhale, pressing back. Breathing in through the nose, opening the heart, opening the hip. And as you exhale, folding in towards the leg, pressing the back heel towards the floor for an extra calf stretch. Let's take one more breath like this. Inhaling, runner's lunge. Exhale, lengthening the legs. And then settle in here. That front leg does not have to be straight. Again, any sensation in the right hamstring is perfect. I like to breathe in, lengthening my spine just a bit, and then exhale, folding in a little more deeply. Enjoy your breath here. Feel it flow through the back of your throat. Feel free to nod your head yes, shake your head no. And with our next breath, you're going to bend into your front leg, walk the hands forward just slightly, and kick up your left leg. Toes face the floor. We're going to flow here with a nice glute strengthener. As we exhale, cross your left knee behind your right, crouch down, and inhale, lengthening the leg. You might want to watch this a couple times before trying it out yourself. But the essence here is as we exhale, we bend the knees, left crosses behind right, can bend the elbows, and then as you inhale, you lengthen both legs, kicking your left leg back at the wall behind you. Let's take one more breath like this, exhaling to cross, inhaling to lengthen, and we'll begin to open up to our half moon. So the left hand comes to the hip or reaches up towards the sky, or you can stay exactly where you were with both hands on the ground. The key here is to open the heart, open the hips, trust yourself to balance. Energy kicking through that left leg. The more energy you have extending out through your limbs, the more balanced and in flow you will feel. Bend into your right knee now and step into your sumo squat. It takes a little bit of trust, a little bit of childlike playfulness here. But as you transition back into that squat, see if you can settle in once again, sink in once again. And now take the arm position that feels empowering to you. Maybe it's reaching the arms out in front of you or out to the side with the palms facing up. Maybe it's keeping the hands right at heart center or placing one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. On your next inhalation, reach the arms up high, star. Exhaling into your squat. Let's move to the other side. Inhaling, pivoting to your left this time, reaching the arms up into your crescent lunge. Inhale, lengthening the front leg. And as you exhale, come back into your lunge, swinging the arms back behind you. Inhale, reaching up, straightening the front leg. Exhale, bending deeply into your crescent lunge, arms back. Breathing in through the nose, reaching up, standing tall. Exhale, arms come back into your lunge. Let's take 2 more breaths like this. Inhaling, reaching tall. Exhale, arms come back behind you. Again, engage those back muscles. Breathing in through the nose, reaching up. Breathing out, sinking into your lunge. And this time when you breathe in, keep the lunge, but reach the arms up towards the sky. Fingertips are over the shoulders. Shoulders are over the hips. We have that slight hip tuck, so you feel a stretch in your right hip flexor this time. And the back knee can be slightly bent, but we're working on lengthening the back heel towards the back of your mat. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out, let's begin to straighten the leg, placing the hands on either side of the foot. Remember, your left leg can be bent or lengthened
any amount here. Let's flow as we inhale, come into your runner's lunge. Exhale, lengthening the left leg any amount. Inhale, opening the heart, maybe even taking the gaze up in your runner's lunge. And exhale, pressing back, feeling that hamstring stretch. Breathing in through the nose, you might even opt to tap the back knee towards the floor as you breathe in. And exhale, lengthening the leg. A couple more breaths like this, moving at your own pace. Enjoying the sensations in each pose and in between. The next time your legs are both lengthened and your head is down, let's stay there. Breathing in, finding a little more length in your spine, and breathing out, folding in. Allowing that left leg to have just enough length in it where you feel the hamstring stretch, but you don't feel an ouch. We want an ah rather than an ouch at all times. For example, on this side, it looks like I'm almost lunging, my knee is so bent, but I feel the hamstring sensation here, and that's the ultimate goal. Let's move forward and shift the hands forward, kicking your back heel up, angling the toes towards the floor, even that pinky toe, and we'll move right into that glute-focused flow. So on your next exhalation, cross your right knee behind your left, crouching down, and then straighten both legs, kicking the right leg back. Crouching again as you exhale. Inhale to lengthen even your spine. Exhale, rounding through the back, bending both knees. Inhaling, kicking the right leg back as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, empty out your belly as you breathe out. And then inhale, fill it up, lengthen the spine, lengthen the legs. Once more, exhale, crouching down, bending the knees together. And inhale to lengthen again, this time opening up the hips, so opening the toes to the side of the room. Your right hand is on the ground or on a block, and your left hand can stay on the ground, come up to your hip, or reach up, up, up towards the ceiling. Continuing to feel energy flow out of both feet and both arms. See if you can turn your heart just 1/4 of an inch towards the sky. Now on your next breath, bending through your left knee, step into that wide sumo squat with the hands at the heart. Inhale, reach up, star pose, and exhale, returning to your beautiful sumo squat. Remaining here in prayer squat or reaching the arms up and holding your star pose, we'll stay still for just a few moments. We're about to move with a flow through all of those postures, but know that at any time you can begin to move at your very own pace rather than mine. We'll move through this flow 3 or 4 times, and feel free to press pause to enjoy any particular postures that are calling to you. On your next inhalation, let's rise to star pose if you're not already there, extending through all 4 limbs and through the crown of your head. Exhaling to prayer squat. Inhale, shifting to your right, crescent lunge, arms shine upward. Exhale, hands come on either side of the foot, lengthening the legs. Inhale, shifting forward, we're going to open right up to balancing half moon, left arm high, left leg high, and exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, star. Circle the arms around, exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, shifting to your left, crescent lunge. Exhale, bow forward, hands on either side of the foot. Inhale, kicking up the right leg and right arm this time, balancing half moon. Exhale, bending into the knees, prayer squat. Flowing with your breath, inhale, star. Exhaling, prayer squat. Shifting to the right, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhale, balancing half moon, left arm and leg reach up. Exhale, prayer squat, hands at the heart. Inhale, circle the arms up, star. Exhale, squatting a little lower than before. Inhale, shifting to the left, crescent lunge. Exhale, bow forward, releasing your head. Inhale, kicking the back leg up, balancing half moon. Exhaling, hands to the heart, just an option there. Inhale, star. Exhale, deepest squat of the day. Inhale, shift to your right, crescent lunge. Exhaling, bow forward. Inhale, balancing half moon, left arm high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up last time. Exhaling, prayer squat. Inhaling, left crescent lunge.
Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, balancing half moon, right arm, right leg, reach high. Exhaling, prayer squat. Inhale to that beautiful star and bring the hands directly to your heart. This time, legs stay long. Let's walk the feet in just below our hips. Reconnecting with your breath, reconnecting the mind and the body, reconnecting to that feeling of rooting down to rise up. Placing one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly and tuning in to how you feel in this moment. Listen to your breath. Listen to your heart. Listen to your deep inner wisdom as you continue to feel the breath flow freely through you. This particular yoga practice takes a lot of balance, a lot of fluidity and flexibility, but the interesting thing is the more familiar your body becomes with each posture and the flow between movements, the more free you become to move with the wisdom of your body, with stability, with predictability, perhaps within our bodies and within these postures. We gain a beautiful freedom. As we root down, perhaps as we connect more to the food that we're eating, to how our body feels, we gain an immense amount of freedom in how we choose to nourish ourselves moving forward. In your last couple moments here, reflect upon how structure, stability, and freedom play a role in your life. When you're ready, make your way into a kneeling or seated position. We'll continue to have one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. If you'd like, you can pause this and move into your own final relaxation or shavasana for a few moments, few minutes. Or continue to breathe here in this upright posture, feeling alive, feeling fluid, feeling empowered to go live your very best life. The teacher in me and the student in me honors the light, the teacher, and the student within you. At the end of yoga, we often bow, saying namaste, which means I see you, I honor you. May we go forward in peace. Thank you so much for enjoying this practice today with me. Namaste, strong mama.